Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. We're on episode number 3 of Let's Play Granada in EU4. Trying to survive. Playing on speed 5. My most recent ambition here is to try to make Aragon into my ally. Enemy of enemy, yes. Are you at war? They're at war with Burgundy. Can't offer an alliance during war. And actually, it sort of changed here. It was positive a second ago. I'm not sure why it changed. Yeah, we'll keep trying though. So are you ever going to go to war? Go to war, Castile. Attack Aragon. They're weak. I think it's a great idea for you to do that. Alright, so we've already capped out relations with Aragon again. What's going on around the world? We can see all the way over to here already, which is crazy. It's only been like 10 years. We can see almost everything. People sure have discovered quite a bit. I guess that's just what happens when you're a Muslim. You can see further. So, yeah, we're not really making any money. You know, having this army. I'm not going to go all the way down to, well, we might as well. We have no revolt risk. Let's just get rid of it all. Our treasurers are arguing that we need to enact some reforms in our economic policies. A new master of mint will also be needed to take care of the economy. Enact them. Losing 1 stability, gain a skill 3 master of the mint, or just gain inflation. Well, I don't want to lose stability, and I can't afford a level 3 character anyway, so we'll just take the inflation. Ah, there we go, my Sultan. Castile declared war upon their new enemy, Aragon. They do not have a proper casus belli. What? How is that even possible? You have claims. You have claims to these things. Why would you declare a war without a casus belli? I can't believe that. Does that put you, and yet you're still at positive stability? I don't understand. Or was it saying that I don't have a proper casus belli? I don't get it. Alright, so let's figure this out. So Castile's at war with Portugal. Portugal is allied with England. England is doing what? England's doing nothing at the moment. Let's wait and see if... I want to see if England joins in on Portugal's war. Because it looks like Portugal decided to honor the Aragonese alliance. And now Castile is at war with Austria, Naples, and Hungary. Well, Naples is I think it's a vassal of, yeah, they're in a personal union underneath Aragon anyway. But Hungary is apparently also in a personal union with Aragon. How did that happen? How did Aragon get Hungary in a personal union? Wow. Good job, Aragon. Looks like we're betting on the right horse. We should offer them alliance totally. Ask for military access would make me like them better. Maybe that would help out with trust. Let's just try it. They allow us military access plus 10. Yep, so you can get a little bit of a bonus opinion of them if they're willing to accept it. And it just seems like a really interesting idea to try to get allied with Aragon. We're just the friendly Muslims. The friendly local Muslims. Alright, what's England up to? They're not at war. It'd be great if I could force them to break their alliance. So if we attack Portugal, it'd basically be Portugal and England versus Morocco and me. And yeah, Algiers still not willing to accept. I think that Aragon's army is going to be pretty busy with Castile. Maybe we can wait and see what happens as maybe Portugal's army gets destroyed. I just want to sneak this country, this little province away. What the hell, let's just do it. Declaring war on a Catholic is considered glorious in the eyes of God. This is going to piss off Aragon. Let's do it. Cordial attitude. They're cordial with me, apparently. They trust me. My character's diplomatic skill and my diplomatic reputation are giving us +4. It might be worthwhile to switch to this guy just to get him involved. I'm going to try it. Let's take out just enough money to switch to our different advisor. We're going to need 63.9 gold. This could be a terrible mistake. I don't know. Just trying to figure it out. Okay, so that's enough. Oh shoot, my boats. My boats! Forgot about my boats, didn't I? Should have put them into the right spot before we did that. Bumped up inflation a bit there. Without letting any time tick, we're going to switch to this guy. Can't afford him for very long. And now, yeah, we can call to arms this guy. And maybe that'll even force these guys to like each other a little bit better, because then they'll be in a war together. What's your opinion of Morocco? Rival, hostile relations, border friction. Yeah, it's not going to happen. They're not going to be friends. But at least we can force them into the war. And maybe that'll make a difference. And we're going to have to bump up all this stuff. And we're going to have to get rid of that advisor, of course. Fortunately, we didn't lose any ships because we retreated. Which is good. They didn't get too beat up. But that was really dumb. And of course, we're also losing money. And I have to fire that advisor, like, immediately. We have recently hired this advisor and cannot fire him until next month. What an interesting way to spend 60 gold. I really don't know if it's the right move or not. Probably not. But we are defending in the possible desert mountains. So if Portugal does send some troops over here, it might make a difference. Alright, yeah, we gotta go back to this guy. Oh, we gotta pay for him. Let's just fire this one. Sorry, dude. You've done your job. We appreciate your service. We might hire you again someday. You're such a diplomat. So diplomatic. Now, this is not blockaded, so I'm gonna chance sending these boats out here. I know Portugal's fleet's right there. Got 6 heavies. I don't believe that the inland waters... Yeah, the inland sea doesn't start until the Gulf of Almeria. So if we fight in this Straits of Gibraltar sea zone, those heavy ships are going to just destroy us. Actually destroy us pretty much anywhere, because we just have light ships and transports, but... I don't know, maybe I will just keep this province for myself, you know? Giving it to Morocco might help. It's not a good province for me, really. It's, you know, it's difficult to core. Oh, here comes the army, or the fleet of England. 6th of February. Fortunately, we can dock and hide from them. Not really sure what they're doing. They're blockading all of Morocco, apparently. That's what they're trying to do. But the way I figure, you know, we just sit on Ceuta here and win it and maybe get a ticking war score. This is all trade ships, actually. Could hire a free military ruler. Not going to do that. My ports are being blockaded, apparently, by all those ships. Oh, hey, it's England. Sweet. Cool story, man. I realize that we're probably going to get all of our stuff sieged. It's probably going to happen. And since there's very little I can actually do, I'm going to go up to speed 4 during this war, which is something I know would never normally do. Nope. Morocco's fleet is fighting against England's fleet. That's not good. I may have just killed my allies' fleet. It's possible. It's possible this was all a terrible mistake. These guys have gone up to level 4 military tech. England's still on level 3. We have quite a few diplomatic points, but nowhere near enough to actually get... I mean, this is so expensive. 810 power. I think we can actually store more, though. See how we can keep 1398 because we're, you know, Muslim? They're 2 technologies ahead, so... we'd have to just let them get really far ahead. It would make sense, I think, to just focus on ideas, perhaps. And then maybe that way we could kind of get an advantage. Is our monarch that bad? Oh my god, he's a 110. I'm just now noticing this. He's so bad. No wonder Granada is such a difficult start. I'm a bit concerned about my fleet here. Because when they do come over here and siege Gibraltar, my fleet's going to come out and get blown up. Let's see, where did that English fleet just go? Should we chance it? Should we poke out? It only takes 2 days to go in and out, so let's just see what's out there. Nothing's out there. Has England got other things going on? No, just the one war. At least I've unified all these Muslims in one big war. There's a pretty good chance we'll take Ceuta here. The war score's at -5% due to reasons. They control that thing. So I think, you know, I mean, it might just be as simple as we sack Ceuta. There we go, sweet. Now we're at 0% war score. Wow, that gives us almost none. I would have expected much more. It's probably because of how big England is. What are you doing up there, Algiers? Why are you fighting all these heavy ships up there? It's just the dumbest thing I've ever seen. What if we were to sneak over here and blockade your capital? Just out of curiosity. Just curious. That bumps us up to 3%. So maybe we wait until we control Ceuta for a few, like, year or so. And then we poke out and we just blockade for just a moment. And then possibly... that would take 32%. Wow. Whereas Ceuta to Morocco barely costs us anything. So yeah, I think we could do that. If we just get to 10%, then we can force Morocco to get it. And that doesn't really directly help me, but, you know, it's something. And for the sake of getting just a tiny bit of prestige, let's chance going over there and beating up that one regiment. Put our leader in charge. We're kind of being risky here with that fleet. Gain some, you lose some, right? Okay, so we got our guys here. We ended up going pretty good mix. The thing I'm kind of worried about is, can we actually... Oh yeah, cool. We can just get off from here. Good. So we're only 2 days from being able to just dock in Gibraltar. And if we see those big English ships on their way over here again, we'll flee in terror. Philip I of Austria is the new emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. And in a couple more weeks we'll dock. Yeah, they're going to siege my stuff. I hate that. I'm just trying to get a little tiny bit of prestige maybe from this battle. Yeah, we got a little bit. Not too much. I highly doubt we'll be able to siege here. Where are you headed? We'll sit here. I mean, it does, I believe, give us a little bit of war score for We don't occupy it, but it doesn't... Okay, it doesn't give us any direct bonuses, but this Granada's making gains, and occupied and besieged provinces reduces their war enthusiasm, which should help us potentially to end the war. Now, Portugal does have some provinces out here that we can't see. I'm gonna chance it again. I think we're just gonna... That English fleet seems pretty preoccupied with staying up there. I'm not even sure what it's doing really, but maybe, just maybe, if we go up here, we can actually eke our way. Provence has entered into a military alliance with our enemy. That's awesome. Yeah, we're up to 7% here. We need to get up to 10% to actually do the thing, but this is the idea. We're just going to do that. We'll get a little bit of prestige. Maybe we can get a little bit of money out of it. Doubt it. So nice of me. Try to force a victory for my brother. My brother in arms, Morocco. Just watching that fleet. Actually, Portugal seems to be trying to siege me. We're going to lose war score when we lose Almeria here. This could be bad. What if we tried to do a separate peace? Leader may not demand peace. What does this mean? We may not negotiate a separate peace with Cleves. So that's what that little indicator is, I guess. What if we just concede defeat to England? Would they be willing to surrender? Maybe pay them off. Pay England off to go away. Not likely. They're just not willing to peace out. If they get involved in another war, they might do it. But nope, they're going to sit here and keep occupying my stuff. The jerks. I wonder how this thing's going. How's Castile's army looking? Still have 35,000 troops. That's good. We're not at war with them. Hey Castile, do you want to be my friend? No, they've rivaled me. We just need a tiny bit more war score and we can peace out Portugal. Please, please let me do it. Please don't take Almeria. Oh, jeez. More inflation. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here, and we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I need 3% more war score to demand it, and if we get there, I think they would accept. The only real problem here is the need at least 10 war score thing. So we'll see. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.